Hello and welcome back to the Making a Husband podcast with me, stand-up comedian, actor, author, fragrance enthusiast, and all-round top egg and good lad, Tez Ilyas.
Woo.
And with me this week, as she will be every single week, is...
Tez's 9 to 5 civilian wife.
That's it.
I've messed that up again.
You need to work on your intro.
Yeah.
Tez's
wife, who's a civilian.
full-time,
Shy Ilyas.
Tez's full-time wife.
Tez's full-time wife.
Yes. Because at the moment you're implying that there's vacancies for the evening and stuff, which she has got a bad cough, by the way. So if you listen to this
again.
on the audio or you're watching this, just know that's what it is. That's what
I'm
you can
ill
hear.
again.
That's the horrible noise you can hear in the background.
That's so rude.
Yeah. So this is. Have we made a count of how many times you've been ill this year?
There's something. Obviously, I need
Usually
more rest.
Double figures, innit?
This should be on you.
Or maybe drink more water.
Oh, I do
and
drink a lot
have
of water.
more
Tez.
vitamins and
Or
that.
maybe I need to rest more.
Rest then.
Hmm.
I'll do this podcast.
Yeah.
What have we been up to this week?
We have been on holiday.
We went to Italy.
Guys, you guys are going to think that we're on holiday all the time. It's not like that. We booked this holiday like earlier on the year.
Yeah, like about March time.
Yeah, when we were it was like a spontaneous trip we booked. Went to the Amalfi Coast.
And to be honest, we go on a lot of trips. We don't go on that many holidays.
No.
Because some of it is work stuff.
A lot of it is work stuff.
A lot of it is work stuff. And then like we might go on pilgrimage or like a charity thing. Or we went to Pakistan a couple of times. So those aren't really holidays, I'd say.
Yeah.
Actual holidays, yeah. I don't know how many we've been on this year.
This year, the one.
Is that it?
Yeah, the
We've
Amalfi
not been on
Coast.
any of the trips.
We've not been on
No,
holiday.
because Budapest was a work trip.
Yeah.
Palestine was a work trip.
Yep.
And obviously was on a holiday.
Mm.
Pakistan was technically a holiday, but I went for a friend's wedding and I was there for like a week. And then Umrah before that. That was Umrah. That's a pilgrimage.
Did we go? No, we went to Istanbul.
We did go with Mum to Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that because that went so badly wrong at the end that I forgot about that. But anyway, we went to Italy. It's amazing. What was your highlight of the trip?
Probably the views. The views were incredible. Yeah.
Amalfi Coast, guys. Incredible views. Some of the best views in the world. It's like very James Bond-esque, very like European cinema-esque. It's like the coast with like the cliffs with the like the towns and cities built into the cliff. Very nice. Kind of Santorini vibes.
Yeah,
A little bit. It's different because it's different type of architecture and stuff, but that kind of vibe where you've built like a city, town, village onto a cliff. So it's like very, very beautiful. Your quads get a big workout. Very narrow roads. Narrow? Why do you say narrow? Very narrow lanes. Very narrow lanes.
Yeah.
And pave. And,
You drove?
Yeah, I did. I did drive. We'll get into my highlights and lowlights very shortly. What was your lowlight?
Probably when you made us walk all the way up to the top of the cliff.
Oh,
to the restaurant.
yeah. Oh, my God. There was one moment. I found a restaurant near where we were staying because we were staying just outside Amalfi. But like a 10-minute drive from Amalfi, like this little village next to it. And I found a restaurant to eat at on one of the nights. And it was like a 10-minute walk. 10-minute walk. No, maybe 20. Actually, no, it was a 20-minute walk, right? What's a 20-minute walk? It's 2,500 steps. It's good for you, right? This wasn't. What I should have realized was it's 700 meters, which is just about half a mile for 20 minutes. That should have been a red flag there. Guys, we were just climbing steps. We were just uphill like that for 20 minutes.
It was hard.
Oh, they were giving me daggers. And then the best part about it is when we got to the restaurant, we found out the restaurant has a free shuttle service where if you ask your hotel to ring up the restaurant, they pick you up and drop you off for free. But I made everyone climb the hill.
If you're going to Amalfi Coast, be aware that you are going to do a lot of walking uphill.
Yeah. And if you live in Blackburn and you're like, oh yeah, I've been training for that my whole life, it's hard.
What was your favourite?
It's hard. My highlight was driving. because I drove around. Guys, I drove for the first time on the right-hand side of the road, left-hand drive, or the wrong side of the road, left-hand drive, and it was amazing.
Also, the reason why you drove was because the cost and the
Yes.
distance. That's quite important to say as well.
Yes. So you have to get, so if you go to the Amalfi Coast, you have to get into Naples Airport. Naples Airport to the Amalfi Coast is like a €200 taxi each way. So that's €400 there. So I'm like, well, and obviously we'd need the car when we're there because everything is like slightly far apart and stuff. So we're like, well, we might as well just hire a car then.
Yeah.
Which I was a bit apprehensive about, but it was my idea as well. And I thought, F it, just do it, rip that band-aid off and just start doing it. And I did it. And it was great. And like driving around the Amalfi Coast, like weirdly, I watched a TikTok before we went on holiday. It just, because your algorithm knows. It knows. It knew where I was going. And I got a TikTok that said 5 best drives in the world.
Yeah.
And the Amalfi Coast was on it. Amalfi to
stunning.
Sorrento, which is a drive that we did. And so just like winding roads up and down, like just like you've seen these things on films. It was incredible. Like through tunnels and stuff.
What was your best bit?
Probably my low light was the car accident that we had.
So we went with it was me, Tez, Noshin, and Shabazz. Shabazz is Tez's cousin. You guys have heard us talk about him. And we went on a couple's trip. And Shabazz was sitting at the front because he was directing from the front passenger. And Tez crashed into the back of a parked bus.
Everyone else was too cowardly to drive. It fell on me to drive. Now, I've never driven on the right-hand side of the road before, which is the wrong side of the road. And I don't know why I was doing it. I was really overcompensating. So like I was getting too close. The right side of my car was too close to other cars or like the wall or whatever. I don't know why I kept veering to this side. I don't know what was overcompensating in my head, but I kept veering to that. My car kept veering to this side instead of like staying more towards the middle. I think I was keeping myself in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
In the middle of the lane.
Yeah.
But that put the car to the edge.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like I was a bit upset when I came back because that was them in my head. Like, why am I so close to like the pavement side of the why am I keeping my car so tight
Close
to
to
that
the
side of the road?
pavement,
So I was really when I came back and I had to drive to Middlesbrough on the big A59, A61, A19, beautiful drive if you know it. I was like, oh, am I gonna? It was in my head about it. But as soon as I got into my own car and I drove on the left-hand side of the road, which is the right side of the road, I was absolutely fine. I was
You
whizzing
drove
60
really
miles,
well though.
60 miles per hour.
You did do well.
I did do well. In the circumstances, I think I did really well.
Yeah.
Went over the speed limit a few times
Yeah.
because the car kept letting me know, and that made me feel really
Oh
good.
my God. But there was a time where the second day when we woke up, there was this noise that was going on in Tez's car and it just wouldn't stop.
Oh my
And me and
God.
Noshin were sitting at the back and then it just would not stop. We
It
were
was the
like,
noise and the light.
and the light. And we were like, is it because it's a sensor thing? Is it because of the accident? Did you not? No, we didn't have the accident that day, did we? We had the accident afterwards, I think.
I can't remember fully.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're thinking, and then Tez and Shabazz are sitting in the front, and then Noshi just leaned over. She was like to me,
This sensor went on for about half an hour.
yeah, and we were
There was
all
an-
like,
there was
we were
There was
Googling
an
it.
orange, like Googling it, ChatGPT. At one point, it was like, oh, maybe you need to replace your brake pads.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my God, what's wrong with this car? And then,
Noshi was like, maybe we should just put our seatbelt on, and then we slowly put it on, and then it stopped, and we were like,
didn't
Yeah.
have the seatbelt on in the back seat.
it's fuming.
And as soon as they put it in, the car stopped. But I don't know why he had that random sign, because the seatbelt sign wasn't on.
Yeah.
It was like a random sign. Obviously, the car wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And he kept flashing something, and he kept going beep, 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 whatever that, the seatbelt sign. But it wasn't like the one from my car or any of our cars, otherwise we would have recognized that. It was, what did we have? It was an Alfa Romeo
Yeah.
Junior.
Yeah. Apparently, loads of people drive that car, a rented car, when they go to Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, like
I suppose my director was saying that.
What is it? A lot of Fiats everywhere. But I don't even feel bad about hitting that park bus. I don't, because every third car we saw there either had a broken wing mirror,
Yeah.
a scuffed side panel,
Yeah.
or a effed up bumper. Everything was. They just used to hitting the wall. Or
It was
the cars.
crazy.
And like hitting that park bus was a lapse of concentration. It wasn't bad. It was obviously bad driving because concentration is part of driving. But it was just we were going down Positano. How do you pronounce it? Yeah, Positano. And it's a one-way road. It's very, very narrow. It's a one-way road all the way down. That makes it even worse that I hit a parked car on a one-way road. But then at one point I was like, oh, do we go right or do we go straight? And I kind of, in between working out what the sat nav was saying, I've kind of just taken my eye off the road, and I've just veered, and because I'm keeping my car too much to the right anyway. I've veered I've slightly just scuffed the bus.
Shabazz is like,
He was like afterwards. I've hit the bus. He goes, bus. And I'm like, I've hit it now, innit?
but we had a good time.
It was great.
Yeah.
But the bus driver was very calm about
Yeah,
it.
he was.
Came out. People around the street were screaming. No one got hurt. So he came out. He was like, "Hire car." I went, "Yeah," and he took a picture of the license plate and then went back in calm, because that must happen all the time.
Yeah.
And then we just unscrunched ourselves from the bus and carried on going, and there was like a bit of damage in it, and then her car, the passenger car door wouldn't open without going snap, because the panel started rubbing up against the door.
Yeah.
And then when we had to give the car back to an unnamed hire car company at Naples Airport, I was worried that like it's going to cost me an arm and a leg, because the excess fee on the form seemed quite high. And then when I dropped it back in, I went in to give my keys into the office, and they were like, "Oh, where's the car?" And I went, "Oh, it's outside." And they went, "Okay."
And then what did we do?
We legged
We
it.
ran, guys.
Ran.
He
to
was
the
like, he literally,
arrivals,
as soon as he came out, he was
departures
like,
even.
"Get your stuff, run."
Run, go, like that. Because I didn't lie. They didn't ask me how was the car. Didn't ask me if everything was okay. They didn't even, normally when you in this country, when you go give your car back to a hire car, they check it with you. They're like, "Oh, let's just check everything." They didn't check it with us when we left it, and they didn't check in with us when we brought it back.
Yeah, that's true actually, because they should have told us if there were any marks or anything on the car beforehand.
Yeah. So when we came in, and I've not had any emails, phone calls, nothing. So I put €100 deposit down, and
You've not got that back.
that's fine. Keep that. You keep that, lads. Don't worry about it.
I got bit by mosquitoes. It was just like my arm scratching. Did you get bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a couple of places. I think my other low light was falling through a sun lounger.
Yeah, Tez. So if you want to go to the Amalfi Coast, it's a very quiet, calm holiday. It's not in that sense where it's a very nice couples holiday.
Yeah. But I would say slightly stay out of the main hubs.
Yeah,
The main hubs were quite busy.
they were, but it's not like a busy party.
Yeah, it's not
life.
Ibiza.
Yeah.
Or those types of places.
Yeah, it's just a nice, relatively calm sort of thing. Yeah,
a lot of Americans.
Yeah, a lot of Americans.
But
so yeah, there's a lot of pizzas, a lot of pastas. We didn't find anything halal unless there is something that we missed at.
Oh yeah, a lot of people asked us about that. Is it halal friendly? Food wise, like just there's a lot of vegetarian options, a lot of fish options.
I can go without meat.
Yeah, we didn't find any halal thing, so that's a deal breaker for you. You can't last 3 days without halal meat. You're not going to enjoy yourself. But it's Italian food, so it's it's fine. I mean, I've got a controversial opinion about Italian food. I think it's overrated. I do.
You're gonna annoy our Italian listeners.
And more than that, I think Bossman kebab shop pizza is better than Italian pizza. Anyway, I fell through a sun lounger, probably eating too many pizzas.
Yeah.
Which I don't
Which
know.
is quite sad.
I think partly is your fault.
How was it my fault?
Because you set the sun lounger up. You set the sun lounger up and you're like, "Come on, sit on it."
Yeah,
and then I fell through it. And it hurt. I got a bit hurt.
He got really sad. He got really sad. He went back inside. He was like, "I'm not coming back out."
No, because I fell through it, and then I caught the sides of my arms on the frame
his
like that.
bruise is
bang,
really bad.
Had a massive bruise here. My bum's hurting because my bum's gone bang on the floor. My phone's falling out my hand. I've gone like that, as you would. And then Siri on my phone has gone, "I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you with this."
You fat bitch.
I didn't ask.
That's what Siri said, isn't it?
I didn't ask her. I
Yeah.
didn't ask Siri for help. She just so embarrassed. She goes, don't ask me about this. I wasn't going to ask you about this.
I think Siri topped him off, basically. He was fine up until Siri
that
said
Siri one
something.
pissed me off. She was like, "I can't help you." No one asked you for help, innit?
Yeah.
I've understood what's happened here.
But guys, yeah, if you want to go to the Amalfi Coast, do it. You'll have a wonderful time. I definitely would go back with the girls.
And drive.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't drive, but you can drive.
Yeah, it was great. I can't wait to, like, if I go to other countries that drive on the side of the road and start driving.
Yeah.
I'm happy to drive abroad now. I've driven in Pakistan and I've driven in Italy.
Yeah, and Dubai, you said.
Dubai was, I drove once in 2009. I drove back to the airport because my friend Jobber had a quad bike accident and so I had to drive us back to the airport. And that, honestly, I think it just closed my eyes, inshallah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I don't I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, so go to the Italy itself. I want to go back to Italy.
Go, you'll love it.
Because this is our second time in Italy in 12 months.
Yeah.
After Rome. And I want to go see Venice.
I want to go to Lake
Como? Which is basically Milan and Lake Como. I want to go to Florence.
Yeah.
Sicily.
Yeah, Sicily.
Other places.
To be honest, I was saying this to Tez, it's quite rare that when you it's quite rare to be able to go on holiday with other couples that you really get on with. And it was our first holiday with his cousin's wife Nosh and Shabazz, and we hang out so much anyway, but we've gone one night away. I think we've gone. They stayed in London.
Oh yeah. But
But we've not.
it wasn't like, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we've not like been like that. So it was actually so nice to be able to know that we can do these kind of couple holidays. And we did say we're going to do a bit more Europe trips because they've got kids, so they can't really get away as long as
And
we
Europe's
can.
easy. Go on a Thursday, come back on a
Yeah,
Monday, or go Friday
Monday.
to Monday, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
2 nights or
definitely.
3 nights. Yeah.
Yeah. So at least we've got our little squad now that we can do those couples trips if we want to.
Yeah.
Right, Tez?
Right, Shy.
What do you think it's time for?
Why I've been a top lad and why you love me very much.
That's true, but it's not about that time. The time is we are going to talk about the argument of the week, which it's not necessarily an argument always. It just means something Tez has done to annoy me. And what do you think, babes? Because I like starting off by saying, what do you think? Because it amazes me how he, I can't find the right word, how you like convince yourself that it's nothing each time.
No, because we have different thresholds of what constitutes an emergency.
I think in the next episode, we should do an argument of the week, what I've done to annoy you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. So go on.
I've been quite lazy this week. I've come back from holiday. I've had a couple of long work trips. And then therefore, I have been a little bit lazier than I should have. I admit that.
Yeah, he's been very lazy. And one thing that annoyed me, and I don't know if other women when men at home, like husbands, they love the fact that they want to be like, I'm gonna take the bins out. I'm gonna take the bins out, yeah. Because taking the bin out is I don't want to be like stereotypical, but loads of husbands and dads and brothers and stuff do it.
It's also quite an easy job.
And it's also a very easy job. So yesterday made a point and he was like, oh, I've got the recycling, got to put all the recycling away. And it was Black Bin Day.
This woman does not.
Talking.
This woman does not. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, actually,
you can't just do that.
No, I'll do it in the next episode.
Okay,
you said it's
can't.
my turn, innit? The next episode.
Anyway, so usually so what he did was he made a point of doing the bin, talking about the bins, but he didn't put the bin out for the bin man. So I woke up in the morning and I looked out and I was like, because usually when I wake up, I can see the binman coming like in through the estate. So I was making a coffee and I looked and I was like, I can see Shahida's bin. Where's our bin? And then I was like, I can see the next door neighbour's bin. And I was like, nah, he has not done that. So only these guys are like coming down close. And I've run out in my PJs. I'm dragging the bin down. And I was like to them, oh, I'm so like, obviously they knew in it. And I was like, oh, my husband forgot. And then I left.
Why have you throw me under the dustman van?
And usually...
The dustman, the bin man van.
Also, I realised why Mum didn't put the bin out either, because Mum saw the bags that you had put down there, and she was like, "Oh, is Tez doing his his recycling thing?" And I said, "Yeah." So she goes, "Oh, he'll probably do that and put the bin out."
Oh, so it's your
Because I was thinking,
fault.
Mum's usually.
So it's your fault. The bin.
Don't you
Oh
dare,
my
Tez.
god. So usually, obviously, because we're not around a lot, Mum does do the bins because obviously she's the only one at home.
So
And then
Mum does the
sometimes
bins as well.
because we're not at home, and then sometimes she ends up doing it anyway because when we are at home, because she's so used to doing it, and also she was so used to doing it at her own house. So I'm not always home in it. Obviously, this work and that takes me away and stuff. So she just used to doing it, and so you stopped her doing it.
No, I didn't. And also, can I just say, you are usually home because it's on a
Right.
Sunday night and you're home on Sundays.
Right. So now we've
What have you
established. We've learned that you shouldn't meddle with Mum and her jobs.
What have you learnt? Incorporating your laziness as well, because you wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
That did or didn't?
VAR check on that. That didn't happen. Not this week. It didn't happen.
What have you learnt?
See, you're allergic to your own bullshit.
You're lucky that I'm not at my 100% today.
Hashtag. You know what it is.
Go on.
boys. You know what it is, lads.
Go on.
I've learned that I should be less lazy and see jobs through to completion.
And just if you want to just do the bins, I do the bins properly.
Yeah, I did.
And also, it wasn't arguing. What annoyed me was you just laughed about it afterwards. You weren't like,
because they got sorted out and it was funny. What am I meant to do? Just like sit
thanks,
there
babe.
mope about it.
thanks, babe.
I did say thanks.
No, you didn't. You laughed.
Oh yeah, I was like lols.
Does that annoy you? Does it annoy anyone when your husband's done something, your partner's done something, and then they just laugh about it afterwards?
Because laughter is the best medicine.
It is, but not all the time for when you're doing stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta laugh about it, innit? You gotta laugh.
Right, guys, it is the time of the podcast. It's your favourite time of the podcast
No.
where we are going to talk about animal fact of the week, and then we're going to quiz Tez.
Come on, what animal is it this week? I've started to like animals more, you know.
Have you really? Even Naz said that she has. She said that I like listening and picking up stuff.
I like, you know what it is? I've always liked wild animals. I'm still not sure about pets, if I'm honest. Go on.
Okay.
Go on. What's the
We're going to talk about lizards.
lizards? Love which one?
All of them. There's too many lizards to talk about.
That's like saying talking about monkeys, and there's like a million monkeys.
Yeah, but these lizards are just general. We'll just talk about lizards, okay?
All right, go
Right.
on.
Okay. So, which part of their body can lizards shed to escape predators?
Their tail, isn't it?
Talk about that, you know.
Is that the tail?
You see my notes.
No, I haven't. No, I know that. The tail. Because
Because I'll go to my next question, the next one. Can lizards regrow their tails?
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, because they can they shed their tail because they can regrow their tail.
All of them
That's a-
can't. You know, you said
All right, but I don't know.
But the ones that can drop the tail, they can regrow them.
Okay,
how long
many-
can they-
what percentage?
Just majority of lizards can
Okay,
regrow
fine.
their tails.
So imagine being a lizard that can't, or a loser.
But do you not find that so interesting though? That's
No,
when they
but
grab.
forget-
If predators grab you by your tail,
You can just be like, bye.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's, you know how. But imagine being the lizard that can't
Yeah, that's
regrow his tail. What a loser.
Listen, how long have lizards been around for?
A long time,
How's long
like
time?
forever.
How long?
200 million years.
240 million years.
No, I got that right.
Can you believe they were around with the dinosaurs times?
Yeah, they are dinosaurs.
No, but like, can you imagine? Like, look at them.
What dinosaurs like big lizards / big chickens?
I don't know where you got the big chickens from.
They say now they've changed it. They go like dinosaurs are birds now.
I know. There's birds. Do you remember when I've been obsessed with that bird?
That one dinosaur
That
bird.
you won't
yeah.
tell me. You won't take me to see her.
But specifically, Exmozu. But lizards, yeah, they've been around. Yeah, they look like little dinosaurs anyway. Innit?
And you know, some lizards, when they're in danger, they can shoot blood from their eyes. How scary is that?
Is that where do you reckon myths come from? Like vampires and zombies and stuff like that.
Maybe.
Do you reckon like they take stuff that animals can do and they're like, oh, imagine a human could do that.
Can do that.
Like blood sucking, or
Yeah.
like some animals can keep moving when they're dead. Zombies. Like, imagine that's where that stuff comes from.
Maybe.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Maybe. There you go. You've been lizards.
What?
You've been lizards. It's just to say.
Is that a new thing you're trying to do?
It's just...
Guys, you've been lizarded. How about that? How do you feel about that? You've had your tail chopped off. Now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Shy.
Tez.
There's no good answer here. Would you rather have BO
Yeah.
and other people can smell it? Not like all the time, but you know, it's...
Mm.
or everyone else has BO and you can smell it, but you don't have it.
I can't have beer. Sorry, that's the straight answer. I can't. Even the thought of like I just no.
No, but you don't smell it on yourself.
People smelling me
Yeah,
and
yeah,
having
yeah.
BO.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay, fine. I get it.
I don't want BO.
I get it. But everyone else has BO and you smell it all the time.
No, I'm not. If I'm around them, I'll smell it. If I'm not around them, I won't
No, but
smell it.
but everyone, your mum,
I'll put.
your sisters, me,
No, I can't do it.
your like as in your husband, your everyone,
No, I don't want BO.
your nephew, nieces,
Every single
nephews,
person you've just
your-
mentioned.
your colleagues, you work wherever you go into a shop, boss man, restaurant, waiters, wherever you go, waiting for a traffic light and there's someone next to you, bus stop, wherever you go, everyone's got BO.
No.
That's you living your
I'm
life.
not smelling it.
You're living your life smelling BO.
No, I can't do it. Can't do it. It's giving me the ick.
So which one then?
I do not want to have BO.
Okay, so everyone else has got BO and
Yeah.
you're smelling BO all the time.
I'll do that. That's what I've rather that than have BO. What about you?
I mean, it comes from ego really, but I don't want BO as well.
Well, there you go.
But also, I think for me, it's because
you
I'm,
have BO.
No, I don't want BO. But I think also because I'm like semi-famous in it or whatever. Like I've got a profile in it. I can't be that smelly comedian.
They'll be like,
Oh, it's a smelly, packy comedian. People start being racist.
I
They will.
don't know what
People
to
will
say.
stop, even though it's like a magical curse that I've got, people start being racist about it. And I can't do that. Plus, like in our culture, we're known for like like smelling good is part of Islamic culture, innit?
Yeah.
So I can't be the smelly Muslim comedian.
So we've both agreed that
Everyone else will have to smell.
Yeah.
And we'll have to just.
But we could go
Oh, it's
around.
nice, that.
We can go around spraying people.
Honey leather. We're not sponsored.
We can go around. We can go around spraying people.
Could you imagine? But imagine they don't know. Imagine just they're going. Tss, tss. And like, what was that? I'm like, oh, nothing.
I can't do it. I cannot. Ugh, the thought of like having.
Can you imagine
BO.
hugging your mum and she's got BO?
Babe, leave my mum out of this.
Anyone's mum. My
You
mum.
hug your mum.
Yeah, no, she's got BO now.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
What are you gonna say to your mum?
Oh, nice to smell you. Smell you later.
Oh God. What would you guys be?
You know what it is? Everyone. No one wants BO because it's a really horrible stigma.
Yeah.
So no one is gonna want everyone else to think that they smell.
Yeah.
But the sacrifice is because of your ego now.
Everyone else
smells. So you're smelling it constantly.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
I've got BO. Now what?
I'm just.
But you can't even dump me for it because everyone else has got it. You can't even be like he smells. Everyone smells to you.
No, I can't do it. Sorry, I'm not having BO.
Fine, I don't want BO. You love got it.
Yeah.
Smell
Let us know in the comments what you would choose.
I think everyone would not want BO because no one wants to be the smelly person.
There's going to be someone in the comments that say that who can't stand the smell of BO.
That's true. Some people will start vomiting.
Yeah, guys, it's the second most favorite part of the podcast where we talk about a dilemma or a something or a dilemma or.
It is a dilemma.
I can't get my words out.
It's a dilemma. The source
Dilemma,
of it might be different. Yeah.
Which has either come from a Reddit story that I've come across or from one of you guys.
It's dilemma time.
This is
It's Shy and Tez dilemma time. Agni and unhelpful uncle time.
this is a dilemma from a listener.
Mm.
Do you know what's so nice when people message us dilemmas and they always start off so lovely with their comments, like they're always like, oh, you guys have got some, I really love your podcast and really think, Shy, you're so amazing, and Shy, you're so cool, and Shy, how come you're married to Tez and stuff like that.
They all love her.
Listen, do you know what's really funny? Yesterday, his sister,
all the schlags
his sister.
love you.
You're so rude. His sister put a comment in the WhatsApp group, and it was some woman commenting under Tez's video saying, "Oh,
My brother did.
no, it was say that."
It was Daqib,
Oh, was it?
wasn't
No,
it was
Daqib
T.
responded.
It was T.
Oh, saying, sorry, Tez's brother, saying that, oh, some woman in the comments was like, oh, I fancy, is this Aches? I really fancy him. And someone else was like, he's married. And then his brother was like, what are you going to do about it, Shy? And I was like, it's just something I have to accept, and I've got to accept that women find my husband attractive, and that's completely fine. But you're not going to get him. Okay.
What a weird thing to do. That was. I apologize for that, everyone.
Who did you say this? What a weird thing to do.
Just that, then. What you just did there.
Oh, me?
Yeah, all of that. The last 30 seconds.
That's so rude. Why am I not allowed to be like bit thingy over
It was
you?
that you and you'll fancy my husband if you can't have him. That's a bit odd, that. It's a really odd thing to do that.
Right. So this is from a Pakistani lady. She's from up north.
Okay.
She says,
What age, roughly?
I'm gonna go for she's in her like late 30s or early 40s.
Okay. So kind of our age.
Yeah. Imagine that she's like, I'm not actually, you just lied.
What?
Imagine she says, no, I'm actually really super young. I'm doing it she sent me some voice notes and I've had to combine it all and I've had to write it down.
Okay.
So she says, I grew up in a traditional Pakistani family and there's something that's been sitting heavy on my chest for a while. Why is it that our parents pushed so many of us to marry men from abroad, and then the moment we did, then they start to dislike them for various reasons, family politics, being biased and so on. I really feel like I need to speak on this because so many of us girls are just living the same cycle our parents did, working, saving, and then having to send money abroad because that's where the husbands are from. I married the man my parents chose for me from overseas, and honestly, I went from riches to rags. These are my own words.
Wow.
I've had to work really hard just to keep things going for me and my husband. My husband's fantastic, by the way, so she's really happy with her husband still. Meanwhile, my brothers, who have married women themselves from overseas, are living comfortably settled and supported because they've obviously had the chance to build a career or their own space over here. What really hurts me is that when my dad was unwell, it was me and my sisters who looked after him, not my brothers. And since he passed away, those same brothers don't even invite me around anymore. My mum has always favoured the men in our family. She always puts them first, and I'm really struggling with that, which is something which is very common in our culture, that we are supposed to favouritize the men and serve them and always put them first. I just want to know, how do women like me overcome this? How do I challenge my mum and my brothers about their views when this kind of thinking feels so deep-rooted in our culture? I've really felt this when she said that.
Do you want to go first or shall I go first?
First of all, I just want to say that what you're feeling is actually very common with a lot of women in the probably generation above us who have had
And our generation.
and our generation. It's less in my generation. I think I was like I was just in that.
We're our sisters' generation. You know our sisters.
No,
we're the same generation.
I feel like I
As our
was the
sisters.
cut off though. If that
No, but
makes
we're
sense.
their generation.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I guess
So it is our
okay.
generation.
Yeah,
Their generation is our generation.
yeah.
Our
no, you're right.
sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is our generation.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying? You've just thrown me off.
They're just saying that it was common in their generation, but it's our generation.
Yeah. So it's quite common that what you're feeling is what a lot of women have felt and are still feeling. And I think this whole favoritizing the brothers, the men in the family is also so common. And it's something that we're trying to change in our own, the next generation, which, you know, she said herself, she said, yeah, I want, she's married, she's got kids, she's changing that on her own. And it is true that it's very hard for women here who get married abroad, because she just said, I went from riches to rags.
Presumably because her husband came here probably without that many qualifications,
Yeah.
and then did, manual labor jobs or taxiing or delivery driving, and nothing wrong with those jobs, but obviously then the income that person can bring in is obviously limited.
Yeah. So first of all, I just want to say that it's very normal that you feel like this, and it is true that there are many women. And I'm glad that you wrote in to discuss that, because I feel like that's quite important for us to discuss, because it is something that affects quite a large amount of people from the South Asian community. I think it's very, very common.
Yeah, especially our generation.
Especially our generation.
A few things. I think, first of all, to tackle it is make sure you bring up your kids equally. So I can speak for myself, and I know I was brought up in an unequal household. My sisters were expected to do chores and stuff, whereas I was not. And when you're a kid growing up in that environment, and other families around us had similar dynamics, you think in your head that that's normal, and so you don't really question it. Not that it wouldn't have been in my interest selfishly to question it anyway. So I grew up taking advantage of that system, where my sisters were told to do chores and stuff, and I wasn't. But actually, long term, that's to my detriment, because now I'm a lazy, undomesticated husband who gets on his wife's nerves, and it's not good. It's not good. So I think, first of all, change it in your own household and encourage it in other households. I think everyone having kids now, there should be equal chore sharing between your boys and your girls, and also change the chores up. It's just not like, oh, the boys just do the hoovering and the girls do the whatever. Change it up so that everyone is doing a little bit of everything. Because when they leave your house, because it might be that they go to university, or they go live abroad, or things can happen where they might end up living on their own or in a house share, and they need to be able to be equipped to be able to do every single thing required in a house in terms of being domesticated, cleaning up and stuff like that, which I wasn't for a long time, and still I'm not really. Even now I have to ask Shy basic questions about cleaning, which is really embarrassing, because I was never brought up doing it. When I lived at uni, I lived in house share, then took advantage of the fact that my housemates would do stuff. So that's one way, is to tackle it in your own house, and I would encourage everyone to do that. Secondly, it is obviously difficult with your brothers and your mum. I don't know why your brothers have stopped inviting you. That's awful and horrible. I don't know what's happened there. But ultimately, I think you just need to have some open conversations.
Yeah.
I think I think there was mention she got sisters. So make sure your sisters are on the same page as you. Presumably they are, because they've probably been treated similarly to what you have. have a conversation with them first to make sure you're all on the same page and they feel how you feel. Otherwise, you're gonna end up having a conversation. Your sisters are gonna be like, "No, I feel fine," and it's gonna feel like you're the problem.
Yeah.
And then talk to your mum and tell them how you feel. And even if they don't change, at least you got it off your chest. And then separately have a conversation with your brothers and just be like, "Listen, you're my brothers. I love you. I don't understand why you're not inviting us around and stuff. Like, we're
It's
still family and that."
it's so interesting about the like when and she touched upon it about her brothers being treated differently, and obviously it was her and her sisters that really look after their dad before, sadly, when he passed away. Um, and I just think to myself, that's so true. And it happens across many, many families where when a parent is unwell, it's usually the daughters that actually step up.
Mm,
Really, it is the
mm,
daughters. I think
mm.
every single occasion that I've seen, and like my sister, once she's older than me, she is the main carer for my mom. Like she's got 4 kids, but she is the one that will actively make sure she's got my mom's medication plan. She's got, make sure my mom's fed. If my mom needs any dietary requirements, everything. My sister's on it. She's on it. She's got her own family. She's got everything, but she's still like her and my older sister. My older sister as well. And I think that. And sometimes I have in the past, my mom doesn't do it now, but I felt like when we were younger, she did used to kind of be like, if my brothers were there, she'd be like to my sisters, "Oh, make
Even
sure."
now, I see the way she treats me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see
But
the
now,
treatment. I see
but
I see
now,
the 5-star treatment that I get when I turn up. So
yeah.
I see it.
But also, I get 5-star treatment as well.
You do. But it is like, but if I got up to clean a dish, if you got up to clean a dish,
Yeah,
your mum wouldn't care that much. But if
yeah,
I got up to clean a dish, your mum would lose her mind.
yeah. Not as much now. I think she does it more. I think also she's also like, you're a guest, so you shouldn't really be doing that. But I feel like if we were going around more, then
Yeah,
she
possibly.
wouldn't, because when she's at my sister's house and Sully does that, she doesn't say anything. Like, and he's quite, he does do the Hoover and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that
yeah,
because he
yeah.
helps out around the house and stuff. So I do think there's an element of that there. But I have said to my mum, like, I think the older we get, the more comfortable we get with having these kind of conversations with our mums, which is why I think speak to your mums and tell her how you feel, because otherwise you might, whatever feeling that you have going on in your heart, it could be some, you don't want it to turn into like some sort of like resentment
Mm.
and animosity or anything like that. So I got, now,
I don't
alhamdulillah.
understand why brothers are not inviting her.
I'll tell you
That's
something, Ted.
weird.
I do believe that when a parent passes away, especially if a parent kind of glued the family together, usually, very rarely, if your brothers don't bother, then they won't bother, innit? If I don't say to you, if I don't say to you, invite your sisters over, you wouldn't do it because it wouldn't occur to you to do it because
Yeah,
you're very
maybe.
laid back. Like,
I'll see him when I see him.
Tez is very like, I'll see him when I see him. Whereas I'm very like, oh, make sure you do this, make sure you do that.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
and see
yeah,
your.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm the drive behind it.
I'm a lot more relaxed. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll see people when I see people.
Yeah, but I'm the drive behind it. So in that case, we don't know. Maybe the brothers, the wives are not
As
encouraging
in
it.
her sister-in-laws.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
the sister,
possibly.
maybe the brothers are just like, oh, we don't want to deal with that because we don't want to host and stuff, and I don't know, but there is an element of that, and I think just if you have the relationship, speak to your brothers about that, but most importantly, speak to your mum, because I tell you something, you might be surprised, because I think parents from our generation that have grown up watching their daughters get married abroad and watching their daughters repeat that cycle, you'll be very surprised to see that their views might have slightly changed, and I have noticed that.
Mm.
I have really noticed that now we're in our 30s and we can have those.
Some of us are not.
No, I'm sorry. We can have that conversation with our mums, and our mums will be more like, "You're right.
Yeah, they're a lot more receptive to
Yeah,
certain
you're right.
conversations than they used to be.
Yeah, you're right."
I think also they've seen like how hard their daughters' lives have been.
Mm.
And it's a cycle that hopefully won't be repeated in the next generations and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. But good luck with everything.
Yeah, good luck. Let us know how it goes, and
yeah.
anyone that is in that position, I really hope that you do, if you are in a similar position to like what this our listeners just sent in, have that conversation and let's make the change. Let's be the change for our daughters and for our sons, so then our daughters are not marrying men who are incapable of doing normal things, and they're He's doing that because I say that to his mum sometimes, and I'm like, this is what you've created, and I have to deal with the consequence of it.
It's a good job. I'm funny now.
So yeah, let's be the change. That's what I'm trying to. Let's be the change, but also let's have open, honest conversations, because life's very short.
Be the change you want to see in the world, guys.
Yeah, shy sisterhood hashtag.
Schlags. Hashtag schlags.
Right, Tez.
Right, Shy.
What are you grateful for this week?
I'm grateful for the fact that I got to be in a beautiful place in Italy with my beautiful wife by my side,
Oh,
helping me up from a sun lounger that had fallen through.
that's right. I was dragging him up.
Yeah, it was hard. I was stuck, guys. I was stuck, but you know, it was painful. I've just felt sorry for myself. Like, leave me here. You got come with your life.
You go.
You go live your life. I'm gonna stay here now, stuck in the sun lounger. So yeah, I'm grateful for that.
Nice.
What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful to have experienced Amalfi Coast with you, and experience just moments of like stillness and quietness and reflection, and I think that's important.
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean?
What was that?
We had Amalfi Coast was so peaceful for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Tez,
Just
and
I've
we
never
live-
heard you say that before. Like
we live
stillness
such a
and
fast-
quietness.
We live such a fast-paced life that sometimes it's so nice for us.
But
to
it was nice.
pause.
It was just too sincere for me.
Oh, for
I
God's
didn't know what to do with it. I was like,
And I'm grateful for
bit earnest,
my
innit?
sister-in-law Nosheen and my brother-in-law Shabazz to experience that with you guys because we
one
love
of
you.
one of her best friends
That's my Nosheen's like my sister.
on her best friend committee.
Anyway, guys, do not forget to tell your wives, your guys, your friends, your family, your sisters, and your mom and dad what you are grateful for this week, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.